Hello and welcome to the Belmont Athletic YouTube channel. Today we've got a very important game. It's the first one of 2020. It's the first one of the new decade, and it is a friendly against AFC Croydon Town. Christmas had just passed, meaning they all wanted to work off the mince pies, the Christmas dinner, and possibly some alcohol if they are drinking. But today is a very important game. Now, they're playing against AFC Croydon Town, who play in the Orpington and Bromley District Sunday Football League 2nd Division. They are currently in 7th place. After playing 8 games, they've got 3 wins and 5 losses. And Belmont Athletic sitting in 4th in the Metropolitan Sunday Football League Division 1. They are currently playing only 4 games with 3 wins and 1 loss. However, they do have some very good progress in the cups. You can see here that the teams are warming up. They're keeping sharp. This is the first time. It's cold, it's early, and they're playing against a team that they've never played before. So, you know, as you can see here, it might be a rough game. They're just getting their strength sorted, having a bit of fun as well. They're glad to be back together. They're glad to be playing football yet again after the Christmas break. 2020, a big year for Belmont Athletic, looking to do a lot of things regarding the club, with media, with content, with obviously victories in the cup, in the league, and facing off against Brockley Athletic next week. They will be hoping to get a result. That is on the 12th of January 2020. So hopefully Belmont will be able to have a good game today and warm themselves up for next week. Warming up on the ball, it is Belmont Athletic chasing around there and just getting back to the back in the swing of things. You know, they're on a different pitch today, not used to it, so getting a bit used to the bumps that is in classic Sunday League here. But some good passing, some good possession, and the most important thing, they are having fun. So let's hear from the manager. Let's hear what he thinks about this game, and then let's get into the match. Belmont Athletic versus AFC Croydon Town.
Welcome back, man. Happy New Year, everyone. As you know, we've got we got more than our usual. You know, we normally limit it to 16, but it's a friendly, so we're trying to get everybody a run out and things today. I've got 2 separate teams. I've got a couple players missing, but I mean that's the way it goes, I suppose. But I'm gonna read out the lineup that I'm gonna start with for the first half. Yeah. In goals, obviously, it's gonna be Charlie. Yeah. Let me start off. Formation, yeah, for those that obviously haven't played with us. We're playing 4-2-3-1. Yeah, we're going to be playing 4-2-3-1. Charlie's going to go in goal. Right back, I'm going to have Andre, Mark and Wale. Are you alright to start for me? Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to have Mark and Wale centre back. Yeah. That's Mark. Yeah. Hass, I'm going to have you on the left back. Just get it up and down for me. I'll talk to you in a moment. Ade and Lev in front of them. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. And then it's going to be Perry on the right. Alex in front of Ade and Lev, yeah. And then I'm going to have Opie on the left, JP on top. Yeah, that's how we're going to start it, and then we're going to switch it around. Perry, that's it, yeah. So, gents, Perry, introduce you to Perry, because I'm sure you guys have met him. Darnie in the group, that's probably how you would have seen him if he ain't saved his number, yeah. Mark. this is Mark, and then Hassan come forward. This is Hassan, he's coming down to have a look. He came down to training if you guys didn't come. Yeah, shade. Welcome. Yeah, shade.
Yeah, hey boys, this is just a friendly, yeah? But don't even take it for a joke, boys. This is a good opportunity to, one, get your fitness back and gel with the team and just like get back into, you know, and just get the intensity back, boys. Let's take this serious. This team are not going to come here to joke. They've come here from their Orpington and Bromley League, and they know what we're about as well. We heard them doing their team talk. So boys, let's not take this lightly. Let's just go in and give a good account of ourselves as well, boys, yeah?
Yeah, and lads on the sideline, yeah, we'll keep warm. We'll be changing it up, as you know, it's a friendly, yeah? Alright boys, let's do it.
Hello and welcome to Cold Harbour Leisure Playing Fields for today's friendly between AFC Croydon Town and Belmont Athletic. Both teams playing their first game of the new decade and working off those mince pies, working off the Christmas dinner and getting back into the swing of things after 2 weeks off. Belmont Athletic lining up with a 4-2-3-1 today, and their starting lineup consists of Charlie in goal, Andre at right back, the centre back pairing of Wale and Michael, and Hassan sits at left back. The two holding midfielders are Lev and Addy, and the three behind the striker is Perry on the right, Alex down the middle, and Opie on the left, with the lone striker of JP up top. With both teams playing their first game of the new decade, hoping to make it a successful one, it's understandable and imperative that both teams were going to be a little bit shaky to start off with, giving away possession, not having the sharpest touch, but they'll slowly grow into the game. AFC Croydon Town keeping possession in the first half, making Belmont do the early chasing here on the right hand side, just keeping the ball, trying to get those touches that are important at the start of the game and trying to make sure that they get it working. An early 10:30 kickoff on a Sunday means the players still need to do a bit of waking up, but it is AFC Croydon Town with the first attacking ball down the right hand side, but very well dealt with by the centre back there, and the keeper with not the best clearance, but he does get it away. It comes back to AFC Croydon Town, and it is Ade that ends up clearing the ball up the field. Again, just getting it out of their feet, putting it all over the pitch, not comfortable in possession just yet, but it is only the opening 5 minutes and it will end up coming. AFC Croydon Town solely attacking the right hand side here in the opening 10 minutes, so maybe their danger man is down this side, and you can see that there with a ball almost going through, but the centre back has to deal with it. It's a bit of a scramble in the middle of the pitch, but they do end up getting it out here. Ade, number 8, picking it up, taking on 1, taking on 2, he does take on 3. Can he play a ball through down the right hand side, but couldn't quite get the connection on that, but a very good dribbling there from the man in the middle. Croydon Town here now on the attack, and they're doing a bit of dribbling themselves. Does give the ball away, unfortunately, and it is Belmont on time for the counter attack here, playing the ball a bit more on the ground now, a bit more with linking each other up, and that will be a foul. Just a little trip there by the Croydon player, but a very good move and a very good few moves for Belmont Athletic. A free kick in the middle of the park for Belmont here, and it will be Ade to take it. He whips one in. It does go over the Croydon defender. It's through for Belmont Athletic, and they put it in the net to make it 1-0. But unfortunately, the referee has a look at his linesman. The flag is up, but an early attack here. You can see the manager encouraging his players after that early chance. A good start for Belmont Athletic all over AFC Croydon Town, and the manager just relaying that message to his squad. It's now Croydon Town's turn, to do something, and it is played through to the number 10 for Croydon Town. Hassan switching off, worrying more about the linesman than the play, but luckily it is played back to the keeper, but he hasn't cleared it, and number 10 almost putting it in to the back of the net. Some very risky and brave goalkeeping from Charlie there. You can see that the ball's just playing it across. Again, 10:30 on a Sunday. They're probably more comfortable in the attacking sense than they are in their defending sense right now. But it is Belmont on the attack now. Hassan making another run down the left-hand side. It's a great ball. Will number 12 get it? Number 12 for Croydon Town makes a good clearance after playing catch-up. So very good defending there. It is a corner whipped in. Lev strong in the challenge there, but it does end up with Croydon. Can they go on a counter attack here? Number 14 lays it off. Number 5 with a great touch through to 14. Can he do something with it? But unfortunately, a heavy touch intercepted by Ade yet again, doing the business in the middle of the park, being the main man, and it is cleared by Belmont after he is injured. Another chance here. Hassan plays it through but loses the ball, and it is through to the number 14. Number 14 with a shot, but unfortunately just bobbles across the ground, and it's an easy pickup for Charlie in goal. Poor clearance there from the Croydon Town defender, but number 12 here to sweep it back up. He's sharp, he's on his game, and he's having a very, very good start to the new decade here. Played out to the wing, over to Perry. Perry can't quite get it, and it will eventually go out for a throw here. But Belmont on the early attack, and here's something to talk about. You can see here, through, it's played through back to Perry, and unfortunately just couldn't do enough with it. But the manager very happy with what he sees so far. Alex here in the cam position, over to Perry. Perry's onside, it's played across, it's going to be OP number 7 with the challenge. And what a challenge by number 12, Croydon Town. We spoke about it before, a very, very good defender by the looks of things. But really, he should have scored that. He wasn't quick enough, wasn't sharp enough. And unfortunately, it stays 0-0. Both players injured there, and the ref will call it back. But Belmont really should be 1-0 up here. Again, Belmont keeping possession here between Alex, Hassan and Ade. Just keeping it on the ground. They're getting into the game. They're linking up more. But unfortunately, it does end up with a Croydon Town throw. They take it quickly down the right-hand side where most of their attacks have been so far. Number 10 with the good strength. But look at that. 2 or 3 players on a Croydon Town player at once. Not letting them breathe. And Alex just bouncing off the player here. He is fouled. But it is through to OP who carries on. Hassan down the right hand side. Can he whip a ball in? He can't. 2 players from Croydon Town putting the pressure on, and it is going to be a Belmont Athletic throw. Nope, it's gone to Croydon. So Croydon Town here not happy with the ref, a few of the players, and it will be Croydon Town. Can they mount their first real attack here? They might be able to. Number 15, plays it through. It is with number 10 on the right hand side. He's going through. Can he do some danger? He's all alone, one-on-one with the keeper, and it goes down to the near post. 1-0 to AFC Croydon Town. Charlie really shouldn't be getting beaten at his near post, but AFC Croydon Town 1, Belmont Athletic 0. Possibly against the grain, considering Belmont have been all over Croydon Town. Will this change things, or will Belmont be back on the attack? You can see here they are back on the attack, and it is out for another corner. Corner taken quickly down to Hassan on the left hand side. The left hand side busy really for Belmont, and obviously the opposite side busy for Croydon Town. It does come down to number 7, plays it across the box, but again it is offside for Belmont. They've got to keep their players on side, got to keep them in line. Number 10 here with a nice piece of skill against Hassan. He goes around him, but it is going to be Wale to clean that up. It goes out to number 13. What can number 13 do? Sells one player, keeps the ball, nutmegs another. Very, very good skill by the number 13. Plays it across the box. It's a back heel by the player, and it's going to be crashed into. Very, very good defending. Last ditch there from Belmont Athletic, and we are on here for a counter attack, but Alex just can't keep the ball. He wins it back though. That is the attitude the manager wants, and that is the attitude the manager needs, but unfortunately it comes to nothing. Ade with the ball out to the right hand side, but picked up by the Croydon Town centre back partnership, and that could be the reason why they are leading 1-0 here, and definitely not down after a few chances, because they have been stellar. It is actually kept here, and great challenge there by Michael, but hold on, the referee has given a penalty, and it is saved by Charlie and tucked away by Croydon off of the rebound. But to be honest, quite a poor decision from the ref there. Michael won the ball.
Hey boys, you lot didn't believe it, that's fucking poor! That's poor, boys! That's poor!
Charlie, well done, well done!
Charlie, well done!
Belmont, that was terrible! How are you going to let the player beat you to it?
Belmont Athletic now 2-0 down. They need to do something to change their fortunes. Number 7 here, picking up the ball. It is OP, keeping the ball against 2 players, doing very, very well. And another throw. Again, Belmont heavily attacking that left-hand side. So a lot of work for Croydon Town. Town to do here on the right hand side. It is thrown in. Lev here holding up the ball, getting held by the player, and that is a good decision by the referee. Hands all over, no protests from the Croydon Town players, and will he stick it away? It is saved by the keeper, but again the rebound, just like Croydon Town's, the rebound put away by Ade, and a very, very good goal. Back in the game, 2-1, you can't complain. Number 4 here for Croydon Town, spraying one out over to number 14. Number 14 being very busy up front, but he is bullied off the ball by Michael, and good dribbling there from Michael, but unfortunately passing of both teams has started very, very poor in this half. What can he do? Getting no support at all from the Belmont Athletic, but puts it through his legs to go through, and it is played out to the wing with OP here. What can he do on the left hand side? He's just seen his teammate nutmeg someone, and he decides to go for the passing route and play it down to Addy, who loses the ball. It's Croydon Town on the counter attack, but they're going to stay patient. They're going to build their play here, and Addy not being able to work with Lev getting the ball back there, and very good strength from the Croydon Town player to hold the ball in possession. Keeping the ball here. It was a very good opening 20 minutes for Belmont. They were comfortable, but the penalty decision and the fact that they have gone down, a good effort there, but not enough on it, and that is half time.
But what I'm saying is, you want to play football, but you need to play it over there because you're trying to do these sets and they're up here, I'm trying to get it back. I'm trying to get it back from the wide. I'm trying to get it back from the back.
But if you get it back,
where it's a bit distracted. It's a bit distracted. We're back in it now. It's just that those first 20 minutes. We're actually everything. I don't even know why I'm complaining.
If it's not on, we're just still going. We're not going back and recycling. And then you can look for me on the side.
I know, but you lot don't understand how much space there is in the middle. Like,
that's why you think I'm in there. That's what I'm saying.
No, but you're not supposed to be in there. It's supposed to come to us. Alex, me and Ade. What I'm saying is, you lot like. You're coming into positions that you don't like. I saw you run from there to there to get the ball. Why are you running from there?
Because Jay was out there.
I know, but
I kept telling him, when he runs wide, you're running into my space. I might as well go inside.
But when the shape goes, everything starts to get disjointed. That's what I'm saying. If you stick to the shape,
I'm saying, like, you're not offering things. I'm like, when I'm running with the ball, don't run into my line. You're supposed to leave that free for me to attack, not stay inside for me to pass it to. But he keeps running into my space. So I'm like, what's the point?
Who else is there to come on apart from those guys?
I'm going to bring everyone.
Julius and him. And thing, and you know the tall guy, you know he can play right back as well. He's a baller.
So I'm gonna keep you two then.
Yeah, of course.
But I'm gonna. Alright, yo, gents. Alright, boys, come back here. Let me quickly call it.
You can always change it again. You know what I mean?
Alright, Charlie, obviously you're staying in it. I don't need you here. Hey, Mark, Jules, you're gonna be the new centre back pairing, yeah. Sam's gonna go right back for me. Chris, can you do LB left back for me to start with, yeah? Yeah. Do the run for me, mate. Thank you, sir. Yeah, we're gonna keep the in front of them. Ads and Lev's gonna stay there. I'm gonna have Idu, yeah. You're right, and then on the left, I'm gonna pass. I'll push you up, yeah. Shex, you're gonna stay up top, yeah. That's what. Yeah. So you're basically playing in the hole. Oh, yeah. Behind Shex. So you join him in attack.
What do you think of the half, Dan?
Oh, you know what? I felt like the half was not really like us, to be honest. But it's been Christmas, you know, we've had a bit of beers, a bit to eat and stuff. So it was a bit slow. I felt like we were a bit slow in terms of transitioning out into the width. So, I mean, I said that to the boys, and I think they know what to expect. We're playing downhill now, so hopefully we'll have a bit more fluidity. The team that we're playing, they're quite decent, but I do think we've got the beating of them. So let's see. I've changed it now. I've got a few more of our first team players out there now. So let's see what happens.
Back for the second half, and it's the first opportunity for Croydon Town. A corner whipped in, the keeper deals with it. Very, very good work by Charlie, and Lev is managing to keep it clear. A few changes for Belmont Athletic in the second half, and here is the new lineup. It's Charlie staying in goal after his penalty save, Sam at right back this time, Chris at left back with Julius and Michael at the centre back positions. Michael keeping his spot. Lev and Ade staying in the CDM roles, but Stefan coming in and picking up the role just behind the striker, with Idu on the right hand side, Segun up front, and Hassan starting down the left hand side, but Perry will be coming on soon. You can see here that Belmont coming on the attack, they're playing a bit more, they're wanting to get that goal back, they don't feel like they deserve to be 2-1 down, and they really hope that they can bring it back here. But it is Croydon with the attack. Number 18, keeping possession, keep him calm, playing it over. Number 3 here, plays it out to the right hand side, a very good ball. Can he do something with it? Number 3 with the effort, and he got the ball back, but he couldn't do anything with it, and the shot goes wide. AFC Croydon Town in control yet again in the second half. It is number 13 who manages to play a ball straight through, and a great challenge by Michael, but unfortunately the referee has given another penalty decision. Never a penalty in my opinion. You can see here, won the ball, and Michael actually, after giving away 2, decided to walk off the pitch after 2 poor penalty decisions. Penalty taken here by the Croydon Town player, and Charlie couldn't get down quick enough, thought he was going the other side, had to change his mind at the last minute, and it is now AFC Croydon Town 3, Belmont 1.
Fam. Killing my whole game, fam. Killing my whole game. Killing my whole game, fam. I can't even play football properly, fam.
He's basically saying don't go to ground in the box like an idiot.
Like I'm shit, fam. This brother, you think I'm making him dishearten my game? Fuck that. I'm not playing.
Another corner for Croydon Town. It's played across the box, and it is cleared, but the keeper cannot get his hands on it. But very good goal line clearance there for Belmont Athletic, potentially keeping them in the game. If it had gone to 4, the story could have been different. A throw down the right hand side, number 3 staying strong, whips a ball in, anyone on it, Stefan can't quite get to it. It does come to Hassan on the left hand side here. Ade picks it up in the middle, no he doesn't, it goes straight to Stefan. Stefan with the turn, with the shot, and an unbelievable finish from Stefan there at a difficult angle. How he managed to squeeze that one in, we don't know. The Croydon Town manager doesn't know, but a very good goal, and Belmont Athletic back in the game 3-2. You can hear the manager and see him with that passion, wanting to make this comeback, get a good start to 2020, a good start to the new decade, and 3-2 helps that just that bit extra. Stefan here, the goal scorer, taking on one player. He's feeling confident after his goal. He takes on a second. Can he get through? He doesn't. Just cleared by the Croydon Town defender, but Belmont on the attack yet again. He is taken out from behind, but Belmont still on the ball. A great ball, switching it over to the right side, and it is a corner. Belmont looking to get back into this game. Corner taken quickly. Ade can't get the connection on it, and it will be Perry who's unable to get it. It is a Croydon Town counter-attack, but what great strength, what great battling from Ade there to keep the ball back out to the number 5. And again, Croydon Town, a bit of pinball football here, just going back and forth between teams. A very high intensity, passionate game here as it's played out to the number 9 for Croydon Town. No one back, just one player back. A great control, great run down the right side, left side, sorry, plays it across the box. And how has he not finished that opportunity again? The Croydon Town players just have no clue, and you can see here joking that he should come off. And I actually think that it was the manager that missed it, the player manager. So calling their own manager off, I don't think will come good for you boys in the long term. But really should have been sticking that away and just making that gap bigger between the two teams. But Croydon Town on an attack yet again. It's played through. He's not sure whether he's on or off, but I think he knew himself that he was offside, looking at the linesman way too early there, and it was given as offside. So still 3-2 here to Croydon Town. Both teams getting some chances, both teams having their attacks. But at the end of the day, Belmont still 3-2 down, and Croydon still in the lead here. Good management there from the Belmont manager, screaming at his players just to get this extra goal. just to keep going, keep battling. And you can see here that's exactly what they're going to do. Perry picks it up after a little mess here with Stefan, and it does end up with Stefan. He takes on one player, goes for the chip with the outside of his boot, and unfortunately it doesn't go in, but it is picked up here by number 5 on the right hand side and eventually gets cleared. Stefan very confident since he's come on, got his goal, tried to chip the keeper there, took on 1 or 2 players in an attack prior, so he looks to be the danger man in these closing 15 minutes here. Stefan here again on the ball, whips one in, but it goes back post to number 5 and he just cannot get the connection to it, which Croydon Town, as you can see, visibly very, very happy with that. Stefan picks it up on the edge of the box. 5 minutes left in this game. Stefan with the effort. He's scored 1, but he's not able to get his 2nd of the game, and that just goes over the bar here. Number 19 through for Croydon Town. Can he close the game out? Goes for the chip, and it just ends up wide. Unfortunate there, but that is how the game ended. AFC Croydon Town 3, Belmont Athletic 2. A very, very good game, back and forth, both teams attacking. Croydon Town the happier of the bunch, of course, but not a bad game. Both teams showed what they could do. Both teams had the attack, and it was a very even and fair game. And of course, with it being a friendly, everyone's happy. No one needs to care too much about the result. Everyone showed what they could do. How does the manager feel about the result? How do the players feel about the result? Thank you for watching. Of course, if you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment down below what you think of the performance of both teams, and of course do subscribe for more content like this coming up. Let's hear what the manager had to say.
I was going to say so. Gents, so like, we'll go to the dressing room and stuff, yeah? But listen lads, what I will say is this was an absolute perfect opportunity to run off Christmas din, run off our drinks, run off our enjoyment that we've had the last couple of weeks. And I don't believe we grabbed it with both hands. I'm watching us, yeah, I'm watching us, and I can probably say there was 2, maybe 3 players max that actually used today for what it was. Fitness and get sharp for next week when we're back in business. Lads, I don't mind that we can play, enjoy ourselves and stuff, but you see when we're on the pitch here, we need to be more serious. You got to understand. It was horrible to witness at times. I know that we're a lot better than what we are, and what I was watching was terrible. Guys aren't taking it serious at all. And the thing is,
hey, listen, man. Fuck's sake, listen, man.
And the thing that frustrates me now is I now have to go away and think about what am I going to do next week? Who's serious? Who's too fat? Who's unfit? Where's everyone's mentality? I've got to go away, and I don't think that I'm anywhere closer to knowing how we're going to attack the rest of the league and the rest of the cups we've got based on today. So like, all fun and games aside and stuff, the serious side of it is, boys, I do believe we wasted this opportunity. I understand that we had a lot to contend with. There was decisions from the ref that we wasn't necessarily in agreement with and stuff like that. But when that happens, that's football. We keep going. I really believe we didn't claim today for what it was. That's personal, I think. So I don't know how you guys feel, but me, I feel a little bit disappointed by it. I have to just be honest with. I have to be honest about that. Yeah. But gents, well done for well done for what we did do. I mean, the game wasn't the greatest, but it wasn't too far away from us. And we go again next week, boys. Yeah, we go again next week. I'll try and get a training session on or something, because we definitely need to keep sharp. We need a keep sharp session. I want to see all of you there as well. Yeah. 3-2. We lost 3-2. Yeah. 3-2. We lost 3-2 today. I don't know if they beat us or if we beat us. I'm not too sure. I'll have to watch it back and see. but
yeah, I lost my head in that one.
But yeah, happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, everyone, and we'll go again, man. We'll keep you guys updated.
What
as
you
we
got
go
next
along.
week? League game?
Next week, yeah, I believe we got a league game. We got a league game next week. I think we got Brockley Athletic away. So we beat them in the first opening of the season. They're going to be looking for revenge, so we definitely got to be a lot better than we were today if we want to beat them next week.
3 points next week, not a friendly, so here we go.
Yeah,
nice one.
Take care. I'm just doing a player of the month. We didn't get a chance to do November, and we didn't get a chance to do December's, yeah? November, I know it was a bit stop-start, it was hard to choose, but there was one player in particular that stood out for me. I believe you pretty much knows already because I spilled it at the Belmont Christmas dinner. I'll give it to man like Wale. I think Wale was a very like dependable at the back. No nonsense. Just, he literally he clears it. There's no nonsense from him, man. And I think when he was given his opportunity, I personally believe, man, he took it, man. Like he was easy to trust, man. Put him beside anybody, and it's good. December's player of the month, yeah. Since he's coming to the team, I think he's given us stability. We know where we stand now. He's given me a lot less to think about, to be fair. Very dependable. I always have bants with him, but nowadays I don't do it so much because he's a serious guy on the field, and I want to treat him seriously off the field as well. So yeah, I'm giving it to Charlie. I just give him nothing in there. Why is it nothing?